Hey Danielle, hey Freddie, I'm Mike Manalo from the Nerds of Color. How are you?
Good. How
Good. How
are
are you
you?
doing? And how's your head feling?
It's there's not much in there, so it's okay. I can
Okay.
carry the weight.
Oh, that's
No,
neat.
I'm kidding. No, I want to thank you guys for your time. I'm having the best time watching this series, this season and the series overall. But Freddie, if I could start with you, how much research did you do about owls, spiders, and manta rays to prepare for your
Oh,
role as Vidge
you did
this
it.
season?
I actually did do a little bit of research, just like obviously the stuff's in there. Um, but I did because we improvise a lot. So I was like, well, I want to get in a couple jokes in case we want to. So that's one I think I did when we talk in the
You had
car.
used it too, didn't you?
I made up stuff. I think I said that they were. I said, like I said, I don't know if this made the cut. I haven't seen. I think I said something like the Romans called it manta ray was like pancake of the sea or something.
Yeah.
It's such a bunch of stupid stuff. I think they come out like a burrito, which I think is true. But what James likes about Vidge with all this information is that some of the stuff he says is true, but then he's gotten parts wrong. So it's like crows are able to kind of fashion tools, but they can't go around stabbing each other and getting annoyed. Like so
Right.
he's like some of the stuff he says has got a bit of truth to it, which is why it's that's
That
Vidge.
was that was so unexpected. I didn't expect there to be actual research done, but that's so
Yeah.
cool. I love it.
I mean, that is his
Most it
job.
was mostly comedic research. I was looking for more jokes that I could throw in there because we like to do a lot of loosey goosey stuff
I
here.
just memorize and go.
I
Tom.
do love that. Danielle, how much research did you do about owls, spiders, and man? No, I'm joking. I'm totally.
I did absolutely none.
I I would expect. I mean, I definitely get that.
I
But
thought you were going to
uh,
say you expected me to do the research and him
Yeah.
not to.
no, no. More than anything, Adebayo, especially this season, is proving to be the heart and soul of the 11th Street Kids.
You
I
already
think
know.
everyone puts their faith and their trust in her. She deals with all that pressure, from the group and everything like that. How does she deal with that? How does she deal with the pressure of kind of being that sounding board? And who does she go to whenever she needs emotional support, especially for
Mm.
situations like Kia, who watches The Watchmen?
Yeah, I actually don't think she has some emotional support. It was her dogs, but it's kind of going away. Because right now she is kind of left alone. Not that she wouldn't share with Peacemaker or Hardcore, but they are dealing with their own issues. And so I think she's just saying, you know what, I'm putting all of that aside and not dealing with my own personal stuff, but I rather like lean into this job that I want and going for whatever it is that, what I want to see for the 11th Street kids and our success. So I feel like that's where she's living right now is in optimism, staying positive, being everybody's cheerleader, and being everybody's kind of, I guess, moral compass this season.
I truly love that. She really is almost like the Ted Lasso of this entire group.
Oh,
And
that's cool. I haven't heard that
Yeah.
one.
for both of you guys, I mean, it's kind of funny because, Vigilante really believes that, Chris is his best friend. We see Chris really kind of, there's Eagly, of course, but then he also tells Adebayo at the end of last season, that's she's kind of his closest friend after Eagly.
Rude.
I think that there's a fight going on at least a little bit of conflict between Vidge and Adebayo about who is number one in Chris's heart.
Yeah, it's a fun one to play. I forget that we had those there were scenes where I walk in and then I'm just annoyed that she's there or that they rode together. I forgot I would do all that stuff. Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
just like very like suspicious and I'm not happy about it. But at the same time, I'm spreading my wings. I'm hanging out with Economos or at least bugging him with phone calls. So, but it's a lot of fun, especially
It is.
that in the cabin when I come in. I'm like, oh, you're
I
here.
know. And I'm on the phone call. No, we have a lot of fun playing together for sure. And it is it's fun to kind of like have that opposite
Yeah.
rivalry, with each other.
It's fun to watch also. I just want to say to both of you guys, thank you so much for this amazing show. Danielle, thank you so much for all you do and all Adebayo has
Thank
done
you.
for people of color, women of color, and
Thank you.
LGBTQ communities as well. So,
I
such
appreciate you
wonderful
saying
character.
that. I
Absolutely. It
appreciate
means a lot to us. It
Yeah.
truly does. Thank you so much, both of you. It's great to talk to you both.
Oh my God,
Thank you.
you look amazing. I love
Great.
it.
Thank you so much. Got it all at Peace Fest, and
I
I
was gonna
love
say, I recognize that helmet from Peace Fest.
I loved seeing you guys as well, just in Hall H and everything too. That was such a fun time. So
Oh,
Thank you. It
awesome.
was fun.
yeah. So really quickly, Soul, for you. It's kind of funny because I'm watching the show. You're kind of giving Steve orders. You're kind of calling all the shots. But then it's
Yes.
funny because off camera on the set, you're sort of the newbie
Yes.
to everything. So it was that weird switching from that dynamic of the one that knows everything and sees everything, and then the one that also doesn't really is kind of coming in green to all of this. And did Steve give you any tips?
Yes, he gave me none, but it was very intimidating to walk into that. And also, Steve is 6'7".
That's true.
I'm 5'2". I have to give him orders. It was very, yes, I was scared. And then Tim, and then, well, Frank gave me orders, but like the rest of the crew of the rest of my crew, right? Mostly men, uh, grown men, powerful looking men. Yes, I was very scared. I was very scared to give them orders, and I was scared to be the new person. But Steve received me amazingly, very sweet, very kind, gave me like a little bit of like, so this is how the set goes. This is how first season was. So he, gave me a couple of tips, and then I met the rest of the cast, and they were amazing. So it was a first day thing, and then never again. I was so comfortable to be on set with them. Yeah.
You flipped right into the cast so perfectly. Honestly, the chemistry, even on screen, and even at Comic-Con off screen, was just amazing. So I love that you're part of this.
Thank
Um,
you.
Steve, coming back to you, Economos is kind of at a weird place this season because he's stuck between literally a rock and a hard place, his friends and Argus.
Yeah.
Having to kind of do a lot to monitor Chris and kind of decide what to do and how to act when his job is also asking him a lot of to kind of betray his friend. What's going through your head as you're getting into the character? And how do you kind of wrap your head around that to prepare for Economos's next phase, I guess, in this.
I mean, it's not unlike how I would react in real life. James writes this character very much in my voice. I'm a creature of habit. I like, the things I have my bubble that I like in my routine, just like Economist does. He loves tech. He loves having a job. He loves working for a greater good, which he assumes is protecting the planet and the country. Um, and then also you have his boss now. He worked for Amanda Waller, who was horrible, but he tolerated it for a job. And now he's got Rick Flag Sr., who's horrible. And he's kind of being forced to surveil his friends. And, that's definitely a tough line to walk, but he's also in a position where he can help his friends because he knows what's happening on the inside, behind, closed doors. But I've said it to some other people, if he was given a choice, like a Sophie's Choice, he would pick his friends over Argus any day. It's just a lot to ask of a guy who's so, just wants to have his job and do his job and doesn't want to have to screw over his friends or be insubordinate.
Absolutely. My last very quick question for both of you. Um, if you guys could quit Argus and maybe work for Wayne Tech, because I know Sasha Bordeaux might be interested in something like that, would you guys do that immediately? Just like immediately quit Argus and go to Wayne Tech?
I think, yeah, Sasha would do it. Would economists get into that? I think so because it's more tech and less like mission driven,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
More
I don't
technology.
think he'd have a problem switching. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Both of us.
I'm honestly just airing out what I want to see in the future. But that being, thank you guys so
Manifesting it.
much.
Karen.
Thank you.
Manifesting it for sure. Thank you so much. This was wonderful. Have a
Thank
great one.
you.
Take care.
Professional artists and professors, maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The Hard Knock